giving up on yourself versus giving up on a situation. It's okay to let people go. It's okay to let a situation be the way it plays out. It's more than okay to give up the attention, focus, and energy you are putting towards something or on keeping someone in your life if it leads to frustration, burnout, confusion, and if it casts a shadow on how you see or feel yourself to be anything less than whole. It is not the same as giving up on yourself. Often, experiences and people are meant to come into your life to offer opportunities for growth, either through expansion, by amplifying what is already easy and natural for you, or through experiencing contrast by something that exists at odds with who you are at the soul level of your authentic self. Moving towards emotional mastery is learning to know the difference. It is not an act of self-betrayal or self-abandonment if you simply let go of a situation or a person that has nothing else to show you, teach you, or offer you. If you remain in a state of giving without limits, when the other side of this exchange has reached its limit, you know something powerful about yourself. You are giving too much of your energy over to external forces that you may believe are more important than your own inner sanctity and need for peace, power, and balance within yourself. When you come to this realization, you can't unsee it. You can't unknow it. You may, however, confuse balance with maintaining status quo or business as usual outside of you in order to keep the peace. And that is self-betrayal. That is giving up on yourself. That robs you of the inner peace you've worked so hard to cultivate. That is self-abandonment. And when habitually engaged in over years, even decades, it becomes the very thing that erodes self-trust and diminishes your trust in the world at large. Not only do you stop making higher and better choices for yourself when in this state, you stop seeing potentials that are available to you. Your perspective on life is contracted and problem-based, not expansive and solution-based. Fear becomes your distorted lens of the world instead of looking at life through the lens of love. You may think you are being tested right now. You're not being tested. You are being asked by Source to choose differently, to choose higher and better for yourself than ever before. We seem to have complete cognitive dissonance with the following truth. When you show up in the world as the most ideal expression of you, feeling and knowing you are whole, accepting all the light and dark that is within you, that is the gift you give to the world. When you greet life from this vantage point, you realize you are the source. You are the resource for everything you want to create, to support and nourish you in this earthly reality. Knowing your wholeness and living life from this perspective doesn't require doing more, not necessarily. Rather, it often means giving up or letting go of the beliefs, the thoughts, the feelings, and the programming that something or someone outside of you makes you whole or complete. It is an inner decision you make to be true to your own inner guidance, your values, and to what gives you meaning and purpose in this life. It is when you finally consciously agree that you love yourself unconditionally and liberate yourself from all that is in the way of that. Only then can you give yourself everything that life has to offer you. Women Walking the Phoenix Path begins February 8th, 2023. More info with my link in bio.